a limb and say Shiny Zubat has probably played against a pretty good Rob before. And also, in the year 2024, Yoshi is more relevant than ever.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I'm sure Comb has seen some Yoshi, but Shiny Zubat is just different.
Yeah, and for sure, it's like it's thanks to Shiny Zubat like that. This is where that representation of Yoshi comes from. It's like this is where people think of when they think Yoshi.
Yeah.
But it's like and like Rob's always kind of been around. There's been a Rob in like many regions across the country.
Yeah.
So like pretty much no matter which national tournament you've been to, if you've been to a PM tournament at some point in history, you've played against a Rob.
Or seen a Rob.
Yeah, and there have been like very close to the top level Robs in like most regions, and it's like it's funny because I think disproportionately it's like as the player base is kind of narrowed down, there's a lot of the Robs are left.
Yep.
And a lot of people have switched to him.
Yeah.
In P+.
He's definitely a little bit of a meta character right now in P+.
Yeah.
He's he's heavy. He's got great boxing tools, great zoning tools.
Yeah. Fun
Down
projectiles.
B, not quite gonna kill. And this is a super interesting character matchup. Both these characters are really strong.
Yeah.
Really strong. They're actually kind of similar in some ways. They're like these big heavies with really big moves, really good projectiles.
Yep.
Comb gonna seal out that stock.
Easy for them to rack on damage at low percent. Hard for them to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna see how this goes. This is actually a really interesting player matchup.
Yeah.
Shiny Zubat has been on a tear this year. He is top 2 in the world right now, but has not been immune to upsets. If you bees earlier this year at Undertow, took out Shiny Zubat, and Comb is the kind of player where, I don't know, I could see it happening.
Comb is the kind of high variance player where like you see him, like you don't, it's easy to count him out, but like he makes upsets that truly at random. And it's like every once in a while you'll see him come to a tournament that like as soon as you see him on that day, he's determined to win something.
Yeah.
And you don't know what it's gonna be when you enter the tournament. He's gonna win a matchup that you would never expect him to win.
Yeah.
And like
it could be now. He's doing a really good job.
This is remarkably even. I'm actually like really surprised.
Comb is doing a great job like getting his chip.
Yes.
He's not like one thing about Comb is he's
wow. God, clip that
really
so
really
cool.
Can't challenge that boost nair from that angle.
No.
Zubat kind of jumping into it. The thing about Zubat you have to give him credit for, super adaptive player.
Absolutely.
So however game 1 goes, you can be sure that game 2 and game 3 are going to be different.
Yes, that's definitely true. And it's interesting. It seems like the Rob's projectiles are actually really quite good at zoning Yoshi out. Because it seems like he's had to play a lot more in the defensive.
Yeah, and oh no, okay, didn't quite get him out of his double jump there, but one really important thing about Yoshi is getting him out of that low percent. And one privilege that Rob has with those projectiles is that, like, and you see it a lot with Comb, he does a great job of just tacking on some percent early on with laser and top. Yeah, it doesn't have to be near you.
It doesn't even have to be close to you. So like, he can do a lot of this. Like I always think about Rob as having like 2 sort of modes for how you use the laser. And it's like, do you just wait around and kind of throw it in every once in a while, or do you just throw an uncharged laser as often as you can?
Yeah.
And it's like it really depends on like on the kind of thing. I can see both things being good here, but I can definitely see throwing uncharged laser out as much as you can
at early percent.
At early percent being like a great way to keep them out.
So far, Comb is in the lead, like pretty solid.
Yeah.
And this has not been like big momentum swings. It's been pretty much
it's like right from the beginning.
Whoever's winning is winning here. We haven't seen any big combos, any big like offstage interactions for and another big opening for Comb. Took the down B, but chilling, high percent.
I think it does remain to be seen like what Comb's gonna have to play around in game 2. Because you're right, it's gonna be a very different game 2.
Yeah.
Because I think like I think he's gonna have to change up how he uses laser. I think he's gonna have to change up how he's gonna have to be more careful about top. I think because I get the sense that he's downloading how
Shiny
top
Zubat is definitely internalizing some things here.
Absolutely. This is a data round.
This is a data round. Oh, wow, the big call with the command grab. Got some chip. Shiny Zubat not at all out of this one.
Ooh, no.
Huge damage here. Huge damage. Pivot grab. Yeah, Comb kind of went in there. Oh, man. Shiny Zubat bringing this back. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's what I'm saying. You can't count him out. Like, it's like...
Man, Shiny Zubat, that was a really crazy double jump land on the platform after the fair to confirm into the F smash. That was
cool.
Quite good. Comb gonna take it to Luigi's. I know, like, when this stage first came out, Comb was not a huge fan, but over time he's been like, wait a minute, this one's actually kind of good for me.
What do we think is so good about the stage for
A lot of
Rob?
space. Rob loves big stage, big blast zones, and those side plats are great for, you know, maneuvering around in the corner, like using edge canceled boost aerials. Rob definitely doesn't like this stage as much when the platforms, you know, come together in the center.
Yeah.
But that's only like half the time. And the other half is great for him.
Yes.
So far, once again, starting out very even. Oh, I loved that call from Comb.
That was cool.
It wasn't quite spaced right, but it was a really cool call. Up tilt from Zubat. Got to work around the top. Yeah. Oh, that was such a really smart double jump nair by Zubat there. Caught Comb acting out of shield. Few resources.
Yeah, oh, man.
Ah, Zubat's just different. Bro, Zubat's just different.
So, I wonder actually if that's, I mean, think about like what is he, like try to get into the mind of Zubat in game one. Like what was he looking for? And do you wonder, was he looking for what's the best place to sequence these eggs?
Yeah.
To like really box Rob out.
Yeah, Zubat as a player really makes his money when he gets his opponent in disadvantage. Like that's the thing you saw. He loves like an early percent in stocks just using the command grab.
Yeah. Oh, I love that double. Yeah, the drop in the top, throwing him the trap with the laser. Also, sorry.
Yeah, no, that was beast.
Yeah, really
yeah, Zubat loves getting his opponent in disadvantage and then using eggs. The thing about eggs in this game, as opposed to Melee, in Melee you can clank out eggs with moves. In this game, if you hit an egg with a move, you're still dealing with the explosion hitbox, which is huge.
Yep.
So Zubat uses the eggs to cordon off huge amounts of space when he gets his opponent in disadvantage, and then uses his big grounded moves like up tilt and up smash and back air, and you see like, yeah, that first game was all about looking at Comb's patterns and disadvantage and like, okay.
Yes.
Zubat loves doing that, where he'll just charge an up smash the other way. You're gonna roll, right? Nice.
That is actually one of my favorite parts about watching him play. It's like every once in a while you're like, no, yeah, I guess he was like super. I think it's fun to kind of go for something. It's like, wouldn't it be cool if this happened?
Yeah,
wouldn't it be cool if there was a huge read here?
Yeah, Zubat, no stranger to just like, it seems funny.
Yeah.
Oh, what a good egg.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great
egg. That's another thing about the explosion hitbox is that if you pop an egg on stage at the lip of the ledge, the explosion hitbox is going to hit all the way below ledge.
Yes.
So really hard to recover around. Saw that there. But still, very even game, super doable for Comb. Zubat grabbed the top, but the thing about grabbing the top is that you don't have access to your moves.
Yes.
And Comb taking advantage of that for a quick 50.
And Comb really focusing on sort of making these like double projectile traps. And like making sure that like placing the focus on the top rather than himself.
Yes.
Yeah. Type thing.
Yeah, the top seems massively important in this matchup. A really big thing about the top, Yoshi has these massive grab buttons. Dash grab and brawl pivot grab are just huge.
That pivot grab is giant.
Yeah, but having an active top on the ground really kind of restricts Zubat's ability to use his grab.
Yes.
Yeah. It just, every time he gets Comb in disadvantage, it's like, it's gonna be a lot of damage. Comb got out of that one. See if he can figure out this edge guard. Okay, gonna use the down smash. No jump still. Oh my
okay,
god.
Yeah, great dodge.
Oh, and the nair.
Oh, wow.
That is such a big swing. Zubat hitting the head shake after that one. He felt like he was dead. Man, Comb is so good.
Wow.
He's so good with the
crazy.
top.
Every once in a while, every time I see him play, I'm like, wow, I didn't even know you could do that. Like, you never see that kind of thing.
Yeah. Both these players are just different.
I'm used to Dave Bot.
Oh, yeah. Yo, hey,
no, we can't count.
No shade on the Dave Bot.
No shade on Dave Bot.
Okay, down throw fair. Looking for, Comb covering like the double jump back, and Zubat was like, well, I'll just go to the stage. Sure.
Good an option as any, right?
Yeah. Big damage from Comb, pushed him off stage.
Yeah.
Got rid of the double jump armor, but there's kind of two halves to every Zubat stock. Wow, that was a very tight confirm with the up air.
Ooh.
Back air, not gonna do it.
I love Rob back air.
Another one. All right.
Wow, look at that.
Comb
very
taking
decisive.
game 2. Raise the roof.
Look at that.
All right, took it on his counter
That's exciting. This is closer than I was expecting. This is really good.
I really think that there is upset potential here. Now, I have seen.
Let's not say that yet.
I have seen this. Yeah, I was gonna qualify the statement because I have seen it over and over. Zubat wins game 1. His opponent wins game 2.
Yeah.
I've seen it over and over. From this point, Zubat just 3-1s.
Yeah, he's
it
not
happens all
the
the time. It is so hard not to get 3-1 here. So let's see what Comb can do. again, right off the bat, Zubat just going for the command grab, trying to get Comb in disadvantage. But the thing is, like, if you do get out of that disadvantage, it's only 7 damage. Yeah. So much damage from the down air, but Comb's still in it, still keeping his advantage. Big chip from the full charge laser.
Yeah, keeping away, knowing the double jump armor is going to be there, just attack on the damage if you can.
Nice! Dash
Really
dance
good.
whiff punish on the landing. Wow, Comb is playing this immaculate.
Yeah.
Ooh, well,
It's okay.
figured it out. Taking it slow, that's the thing. Comb, no stranger to taking it slow.
No.
He's really like, that is something I've noticed about, you know, Comb's game, is that he's so good at like reacting to and controlling pace and tempo and dealing with leads and percent leads and who's approaching, you know, who's not approaching, who's an advantage, like when to go in, when not to.
Yeah, you can slow the game or speed it up depending on like who's playing it. But like it's like you're playing at the pace of Comb. Like,
Oh my god, that up air reached and killed off the top. People are
freaking out.
People freaking out. Hey, it would be
honestly
a huge upset.
It would be crazy.
Oh, that's such big damage.
Yeah, it's huge damage.
31 is just so nice to have against Yoshi, and more.
Wow.
More building it up. 41.
That's really, actually, so question.
Yeah.
When you have the top down, and you
no
down
idea.
someone at the top. Okay. So if he
No
does
idea.
something at the top, does the top also deal damage?
No clue.
All right. I genuinely, I've always wondered that. I used to play Rob, so I always wondered if that was something that, like, if you put the top down, I don't know.
Double jump nair, out of the combo for Zubat. Gonna take the stock back, but hefty percent lead. Another grab. Man, Kobe is finding so many grabs whenever Zubat finds himself on the ground.
I'm surprised because you always think about the ground as being like that's where Yoshi
That's
like lives,
Yoshi's,
right? He's supposed to be there. He's grabbing on the ground, so like you're in super danger.
I think one thing about that is that because these two are both spending so much time in the air, respective. Oh, that was crazy! No double jump. He's dead.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, man, Comb is playing this so well. Both of these guys are spending so much time in the air in advantage and disadvantage. When Comb's interacting with Zubat on the ground, it's usually like that. Like he either has a trap set up or Zubat's coming at a disadvantage. And yeah, it makes it so much more favorable for Comb. He's weaving in and out of all the big hitboxes that Zubat wants to put out. It's just putting on a clinic right now.
Absolutely.
I'm going crazy. Back in the corner. Comb is really hard to hit in the corner because he'll rip the jump and then he has the boost. Zubat having a really hard time finding anything here.
Yeah, playing around like any of Zubat's close options so well.
Dead. Yeah, Zubat found enough hits on Comb and disadvantage there. Won a couple mix-ups, found the stock. It's a really pivotal 2 stocks to 2 situation.
Yeah.
You know, Zubat the kind of player in spots like these where sometimes he just really closes the gap.
Yep.
Can't challenge that though.
Nope.
Can't challenge that.
That falling nair is so good, and Zubat's been clipped out of it from the back hitbox, from the top hitbox,
from the front.
It's just everything.
It's just not the kind of thing that you can challenge with any regularity. I do think like sometimes you can call it out, you know, and like get the jump on it.
You gotta really be like.
But he did not have the timing on that one, and Comb is just continuing to lay on the chip. Just these weak hits, couple fairs. Nair, 77 on him already. Back to the full screen projectile game.
He's doing a really good job of being safe about chasing Zubat.
Yeah.
Off the ledge.
Yeah. He's really cognizant about stage control and like just maintaining that advantage.
Absolutely.
Off stage again. Yep. Wow.
Okay.
Got right under the egg.
Very patient. That's good.
Yep.
Oh wow.
2 stocks. 2 stalker on Zubat's counter pick. Comb, if nothing else, is not getting 3-1. So Zubat gotta figure something out here. He really he not only did he kind of get owned in disadvantage, but every time he landed back on stage, he would lose the on stage.
Yes.
And a lot of the time, that's because Comb has a top there. He's got the trap set up, and so it's just really in his favor. But a lot of the time, Comb just won the mix-up, like hit the dash back on Zubat's like button, or like so maybe we'll see some adaptations, or maybe Comb's just running away with this.
Maybe so. I think like Zubat having to deal with like the combination of the 2 projectiles is so critical.
Yes.
Because like there have been so many situations where he's been trapped by a falling top or had to deal with the top on the ground, and it comes already there.
Yes.
And it's like you can't. It's a different way of thinking ahead, and I think it's like you have to. It's very much dependent on stage, very much dependent on like on like the person playing Rob, like there's so many factors here. It's like how experienced are you against Leo?
Yes.
Not just against Rob.
Yeah.
Leo will do this differently than everyone Rob.
Off the jump, though, very different game so far. Zubat came out and just tacked on a ton of damage off a big opening. That's an edge guard.
Yeah,
that'll be Comb really good at saving his jump.
Wow, I can't believe he got it. It's crazy. You think he's gone.
He's never gone. He always saves that jump.
He always saves it. And it's like you never see him use it. You always think he used it.
Comb is so... He's done such... Damn. No, I'm not supposed to...
That one's okay. You're allowed to say that on the radio.
Oh, really?
Yes, you are.
How about that? Yeah, it took the down B there, but importantly, Comb did a bunch of percent there to really kind of even up that gap. And no jump here for Zubat. Oh no! Down side B is really hard to interact with.
Yes.
When Yoshi procs side B in the air, it just briefly becomes Wario and just has the best air drift you've ever seen.
That's wild. Like I'm always surprised by how far you can go.
Man, and that was such a big interaction because Zubat got 120 after that drop by Comb.
Wow.
Man, lived to 190.
But that's the thing. It's like we were talking at the beginning of the set. It's like yeah, they can rack on a lot of damage at low percent. But sometimes these two characters both have like a tough time killing.
Yes.
And it's like how do you close it out, right?
Yeah. Oh, no jump? No, but just briefly becomes Wario. Just side B at a disadvantage. Gotta avoid that egg. Comb being really careful to not eat an egg confirm here. And yeah, one nice thing about these high percents is that something like a back air is not going to confirm the eggs.
Yeah,
eggs, man.
Yep.
It's about the eggs.
But that's what he needs. Like he needs to be like it's like if it's really high percent, he's gonna have to make sure that there's an egg there to put in position to fire off some other move.
Yeah, one thing I'm noticing about Zubat in this game, he's
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Should be
That
dead.
could be it.
Yo,
wow. I love that.
That was a
totally uncharged laser. I think is so
But
underutilized.
you got the close
It's
hitbox
so
with
cool.
the burn.
Yep.
That was
That's what I'm talking about.
It's so nice.
That hitbox is so cool.
It's so cool. Man, Comb's so cool. Yeah, the egg was there.
Is that hitbox good? No.
No.
But it's so
cool.
It's so neat.
And right there, it was the hitbox he needed.
That's the one. Love to see that.
Can't challenge that dare. Comb playing really careful here. Yeah, one thing.
About it, yeah.
This game, Zubat has really tightened it up. He's playing a lot safer in disadvantage.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
And when he gets a hit, he's been taking it a lot further. No boost, but saved his jump, landed, get the resources back. Home. Ooh, what a call.
Yeah,
what a call. Yeah, Zubat had the
careful
timing.
that smash too.
Yeah. Has the top. Yeah, okay. Another up air. Gonna go high. Throw the egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
I like trailing down with the egg.
Yeah.
As like a
a really
don't come touch me. Yeah.
really strong recovery option. Another difference from Melee. In Melee, eggs don't have unlimited lifetime.
Yeah.
But in this game, so between the unlimited lifetime and like not being able to climb, yeah, they're really like they just take up space. Oh, no jump. Yep. Comb steals it with the fair. Just went right for it. Yeah. Fair has a low enough ISA where even if Zubat air dodged there, Comb would have been able to figure it out. Last stock.
Fair is such a good utility move for Rob. Like it is, you can use it for so many things.
It is kind of a do everything move.
It truly is a do everything move. Like you can just kind of chip with it. You can get people with it.
And Comb went for down air there instead of his guaranteed damage. That was tough. Really gave Zubat the initiative again. 145.
That left situation was hard. Oh my god.
This might be over, but you know, I don't know.
I wouldn't count him out. I wouldn't count him out.
I don't know.
163 for Rob.
That's got over the grab.
Jeez.
Oh my god, going for Comb's just swinging for the fences. I mean, to be fair, like if he catches Zubat out of a double jump, like one strong hit really could end the set here. And Comb, like, that's the thing, he's so cognizant of like time percent lead and like throwing haymakers. Like if I can end the game right here, like that's a good risk to take. Yeah.
Exactly.
And evening
really
up the
good use
percent.
charging that. Yeah, this is exactly it. So it's like
oh my god, the top! Oh my god, he's crazy.
It's like waiting for that laser to be fully. Whoa! Oh, I can't believe he didn't make that.
Oh man, this is so tense.
That's it.
With the fair.
Look at that.
Comb does it.
Wow.
Brought it back. Zubat came out strong game 4, but then Comb just brought it back.
Wow.
Wow.